back to another studio vlog. It is Monday, April 10th, which means it is the week of the Redbud Festival. I have a lot of stuff I need to get done, such as paintings, which my family has been on me for doing, and I have not finished a single one. Right now, I've been working on some button pins, which I'm making a whole other video about those, and the whole video should be up Wednesday, hopefully. But like, here's a little sneak peek of like the little cards I make. They're not cards, but like paper to staple over a bag. The little button pin set I plan on making. And let's get started. Okay, so right now I'm going to work on making the backing cards for some of the button pins. I'm going to film that for the video about the button pins, but I'll give you guys a little well, it's not really a sneak peek because this video, the button pin video, is going to come out before, but whatever. But I printed them on sticker paper, and I want to put them like a little bit of like thicker paper, because I can't print on that thick paper on my laptop that I have. So, I mean, my computer that I have. So I'm going to be doing that. And then the next thing I have to get done, which I wrote in this little Squishmallow planner that one of my family members gave to me. I thought it was cute. This is going to be like my art and YouTube planner. But I plan on getting done some paintings. Like, here's an example of one I'm reusing. Some old canvas panels that had art I didn't like. But these are like college ones. So I'm going to hope to get all those finished. I'm doing 4 and I've started all of them. And most of it is just building up paint so you can't see the back. Which that might take a while, especially like for this one you can totally see that it was like a person. So I need to do that. And another thing I have planned is finishing the button pins, which I've pretty much done. All I like I said, all I have to do is the packaging. That is it. And then I need to do plushie tags. So you guys will see clips for that, maybe, if I get to it. Because I started filming this around like 1 o'clock today. But this whole vlog will be the entire week of me getting stuff done leading up to the Redbud Festival. And it probably will include the festival at the very end. But for now, I'll get started on the button cards back, or the backing cards for the button pins. I can't talk. I have a lot of stuff that I need to get done, and I'm trying to rush, but let me get started on that. Okay, so I finished doing all of the pins and putting them on their little backing cards. So these are the only ones that I haven't done yet because I don't have a stapler, which I thought I did, but I did not. I've looked everywhere for it. So I have to go to the store later with my grandmother, so I'm going to get one so I can staple paper over the bags and have them stapled shut. And then besides doing the button pins, I also did these little felt pins. I packaged them up. I realized I should have made the cake stand way smaller. I forgot that they were this big. Also because I stuffed them so they kind of puff out a little bit, which I did not think of, but they still look kind of cute. So I'm going to get those put in the little baggies. And after that, I'm going to start working on those college paintings, like the one I showed earlier in the little intro to this vlog. So, gonna put all these in bags and then get to painting. Okay, so I finally finished all the button pins and also got a stapler from Dollar Tree so I could finish up these pins, which I really like. And I also packaged, I think I mentioned it before, all the little felt cake pins. Yeah, I did mention that because I talked about how big they were. But all of these are done, which means I need to start painting. I think the last time I said that, it was around like 1 o'clock, and now it's almost 5 because I spent forever at the store with my grandmother. Then I spent forever in Dollar Tree trying to find a stapler because it was hidden behind something else. And then I had to make part of dinner as well as do a lot of dishes. But now that I finally finished these up, I'm going to get started on those college paintings because those like I said, are mainly just building up paint because you can see the background's like really bad and sorry. Okay, I cut myself off, but like I was saying, you need to finish up the college paintings because, like I mentioned, you see the backs and I need to build up the colors. Like, look how streaky that is. Ugh, it's really bad. But I need to get that done because, like I said, you can see everything. And I'm doing 3 of them. No, take that back. 4 of them. This one's the closest being done. But the white part's not too, like, opaque. There's some little lines. Or translucent. There's some little lines I need to get rid of, but other than that, I just really need to build up the maroon and the orange, and then everything else needs a bit more work. So I'm gonna get started on those. Okay, so it's the next day. I did not get any of those college paintings done, unfortunately, which was one of my plans for the day, or for yesterday. So that means today I want to work on getting these done. I'm also thinking I want to do some stuff with like some air dry clay, maybe? I don't know. I have some and it's been sitting in my room and I haven't been doing anything with it. So I thought, might as well try that, but the paintings are the priority because my family has been on me about getting these done, and I really need to get them done. So I'm gonna work on those. So, let's go. Alright, so I finally finished up all of those college paintings. This one's my favorite. I love how the gold turned out. And here's a close-up of all of the other ones that I got done. Now that these are finished, I'm going to start working on some clay stuff. Here's everything laid out to get ready to work on that. And here's a little close-up of my sketchbook, and I insert a clip next to explain everything. Okay. So before we get started, I thought I'd show some of the little sketches I did for some of the designs. So I thought doing like an upside down ice cream cone as like a little ring holder would be cute. There's these little ghosts, which I thought would be cute, especially doing them on like floral sheets or maybe ones that might look more like vintage or retro. Little froggy friends, kind of like how I do the plushies, but they're like, I guess you could consider them like little desk friends. And then there's a little cinnamon bun, because I thought that would be really cute. And then just a little baguette, just because that'd be something that would be easy and simple. And then I thought maybe, though this is probably the most ambitious thing, because like I said, you know, clay isn't really something that I work with, like a brush rest, and it looks like an ice cream sundae, which I think would be really cute. But these are the sketches. I did like 2 little sketches for like trinket trays, but I don't really like them. Or I need to like clean them up a bit more and maybe think about them. But for now, what I'll do is work on the little clay figurines. So let's get started on those. So it's the next day and I finished up some little air dry clay things that I'll have to clean up once they're completely dry. Then I realized there was one thing that I forgot to make using this round little just container thing, and I want to make it look like a cake from like the SpongeBob show. It says like sorry and it has like a candle sticking out of it. So I'm going to get that done, but first I'm going to eat breakfast. And then I also looked at the weather, and it's supposed to storm on Saturday, which is when the festival is supposed to be, which sucks. I'm either hoping it'll change, or if it does end up being next Saturday, I'll look on the bright side, and due to the fact that it means I would have more time to get stuff done. The only bad thing about that, though, is that my uncle wouldn't be able to come, which would really suck. But here's to hoping the weather will change. Okay, so I'll get some breakfast, then I'm going to work on that little cake. Okay, so I finished sculpting the cake. Here's the bottom, and then, because I don't really want to touch it, there's the top part of it. I don't want to move it. So right now I'm going to wash off my hands that are covered in dried clay. I'm going to have to figure out how to move these so I can sit them in a place so they can all dry, and then I'll be back in, I think, 72 hours to paint everything. So let's get that done. Okay, so I have a lot of things to get done today because I'm going to be busy for a good part of tomorrow. Already got the clay things, the little clay cake thing done. I finished editing the button pin video, and instead of posting it today, I'm going to post it tomorrow, because that way it'll be a week since the studio vlog that I posted. So I did that, finished editing all that, and I also made the thumbnail. Right now I'm going to do sketch this out on my iPad so I can see what kind of colors I want to use of this little painting of Ghost having a picnic in a graveyard. I don't know, is that a little morbid? Should I take the graveyard out and just have the ghost doing a picnic? I'm not 100% sure. Maybe I'll just have them doing a picnic. I don't know. But I also keep checking the weather. It's still supposed to rain on Saturday, which really sucks. Because I want my uncle to be able to come, because I know he'd make it a really good time, and he really wanted to help out. So fingers crossed that the weather will still be good for Saturday. Other things that I have to get done, I need to draw out more tags for plushies and then print them. And then I'm looking at my little planner. Yeah, the main thing is, oh, and I need to draw out more button pins because I want to make some more. I've already cleaned up a sketch for a ghost face one, like the little call me one that I showed before, but I need to actually draw that out, and I'd like to do some other ones, but we'll see if I have time to do so, because I also have homework, but I probably won't do that until later tonight, and it's not a lot. So let's get started on doing the little ghost painting. Okay, so I finished coloring the little ghost sketch that I did on that little canvas panel. Finished coloring it on Procreate. And I think this is what I'm gonna go for, or at least something similar. I'll probably do more of block coloring as opposed to it being really blendy, because I just think that would look good in the style. And I think I might keep the cemetery theme. I don't know, because I don't know, the idea of a bunch of little ghosts having a picnic together is cute, but I don't know if having it in a cemetery is weird or not. I still can't
figure that out. I at least will do like all of this, and then I'll ask for some opinions from my family, see what they think, and if they think that maybe it would be cute or something, or I guess like would add to the piece, I'll do that. But for now, I'm going to keep it like this, and these are a maybe. But yeah, that's pretty much it. As I was waiting for some of the paint to dry for the little ghost, I started working on a ghost face button pin. Once I finished the ghost face button pin, I finally decided to start working on the little sign I would hang up at my little booth.
Hello everyone, it is Friday and the day before the festival. It's still happening because weather's changed, thankfully. However, I have procrastinated so much, especially on doing like little paintings and stuff, that I barely have any done. And I also have a pile of other stuff that I need to get done. I need to print out some stickers, print out some more button pins, make the tags for the plushies. I need to paint all of these like little clay things that I've made. I already sanded them earlier, so now I just have to paint them. I need to finish my little sign and like clean all that up. I need to, I don't know, I just have a lot of stuff I need to get done. And this is entirely my fault because I procrastinated too much. And so I have so much to get done in one day. It's currently, I'm reading it off my laptop over here, 9:18 in the morning. I've been up for I've been working on stuff for about an hour, but all it's been has been like I said, just like really just sanding these, and that's pretty much it. And I had breakfast, so that's what I've been doing. But I think the next thing I'm going to do is I'm gonna layer on some more paint for this sign. Because out of any of the painting that I need to get done, this is the most important, so that I, have a little sign I can set up. And I also need to finish painting this little business card holder I got from Dollar Tree. It has this black and white plaid, but I didn't like that, so I kind of sanded the front. I'm just going to paint it just a single plain color. I need to get that done, but that won't take me that long. I just need to put maybe one more coat of just gesso to cover up some of this, and then I'll just paint it green or maybe purple, I can't decide. And then I think I'm going to oh, and then later today I'm going with my grandmother and probably my sister to go get iced coffee, which is gonna take out time of me working on stuff, but I really want some, and it sounds very good and refreshing because it's supposed to be hot today. I'm already in shorts and stuff. So I'm gonna get started on my sign, and I'll be back when I have something to say or something more interesting is happening. Okay, so excuse the messy background, I have a lot to work on, but here are all of my clay pieces, all dried a good 72 hours later.
I've already sanded them down. I need to wipe them off. They still have like dust everywhere. And here's the poor cake, which was an epic failure. This cracked really bad, and I tried fixing it yesterday, and then I just gave up because it all pretty much came apart. And then here's the top, which again is cracked, like real bad. So I'm just going to ignore this and not work on it, because there's not much I can do, and I just broke it some more, so. So I can't really do anything about those clay pieces, but all of these little guys I can get done. I can paint, and then I have these little boxes that my dad gave for me for a different project, and I realized that they were way too small. So I'm gonna put like the little ghost and like these little guys in here with like, I'm gonna cut up some like tissue paper to make like little strands. And I'll put those in here, and then I'll put like little stickers on top like saying what it is, like a clay ghost or whatever. So for now, I'm going to work on painting these. Well, first I'm going to clean up my area a little bit. Then I'm going to work on painting these, and then later when I have to print out a bunch of other stuff, I'm going to print out the stickers for the tops of the little boxes, which I also need to make more of because this was the only one that was made. And I'm going to have to figure out how to do that because my dad, this one did it for me, so. But other than that, I gotta get to work. So let's go. While waiting for the paint to dry on my little sign, I decided to get some of my tags set up ready to print them off. So this is what I look like doing that. Alright, here's everything that needs to be cut out and put together, which is overwhelming. I just got back from the coffee shop with my grandmother, and I looked at my room, and then I remembered that I had laid all of these out and that I'll need to cut them and laminate all of them. And then these are all just like little stickers that also need to be cut. These ones are for on top of the boxes for the little clay pieces. And then these ones of my logo are just going to be like little free ones, just if anybody'd like to take them. And then here's all of the plushie tags, like which I said will need to be cut and laminated and all that jazz. And then here's part of a little bookmark I made to go with the cervical cancer awareness bat. It's just like a little booklet with some information, like some symptoms, what it is, some other little extra information, which I thought would be a nice little thing to add to go with that bat. So this is another thing that I need to get done, and I really need to finish my sign, which is this little guy. And I'm so overwhelmed of how much stuff I have to get done. And I know this is also my fault, like entirely, because I'm a horrendous procrastinator. But it's so overwhelming. I think I'm gonna work on my sign right now, and in between that, I'll be working on some other little random paintings and just constantly switching back and forth between them. And then while all that's drying, at some point I'll come and do all of these. Maybe I can get my dad to help me with these when he gets home. But let's get to painting. Alright, so after having a breakdown over all of the tags and the stuff that I need to get done, I started to paint all of my little clay figurines. Also, here's a little look at the chaotic workspace. Still watching Kitchen Nightmares as I work. I don't know why, it's just become a habit now. It's so entertaining, and it's such an easy thing to watch that you don't really have to pay much attention to. But I've already started painting little baguettes. I just need to clean up like the little white part because I just did a first layer for that. And then faces, these are pretty much done. They just need faces. I need to do the frog. I need to do all of the ghosts. Not a single one has been painted or any sort of design has been done. I need to finish the ring holders. I finished painting this. My little, well, I need to get probably one more coat. There's some stuff that's messed up on it, and there's a piece of fuzz stuck in my nail. Ew. But business card holders done. I have a bunch of little paintings. None of them have been started except for this little like cutesy landscape I was gonna do. Still haven't finished my sign. Never finished the ghosts that were what's it called, on a picnic. Those are all done, just laying there. Need to get these varnished, which I have to have my dad help me for. And then at first I had to paint on this wooden, like wooden round with just some paint to make sure it doesn't totally ruin everything that I done. Have to make more of those boxes. I just have so much more I have to get done. I made some more button pins actually with a new design. I printed out the little ghost face. I think he's quite cute. I like him. I need to print out the backing cards, and I also printed another big and small of the don't or be nice to me or I cry frog, because other ones were discounted and these ones are just, there's just fuzz on it. Some like a bit nicer quality ones. And yeah, oh, I have so much I have to get done. But at least I have iced coffee to, I don't know, coffee doesn't help keep me awake because I know I'm gonna have to stay up late tonight, but it's tasty, so I can't really complain. So I think I'm going to maybe finish these because these won't take long. I just have to clean up the white part and do all the faces. And then the ring holders. And then the ghost I'll worry about later, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. And the sign. I have to finish the sign. And I'm just so hectic right now. And I think that you can tell that as I talk and I sporadically like jerk my camera around. And I'm also like kind of talking really fast. But, or maybe this is how I usually talk. I don't know. But I have so much more to get done. So I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna get to work and try not to panic. Which, I don't know. I don't know how well I'll do at that, but let me get to work.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the end of this studio vlog. So the festival was a success. I had such an amazing time and I want to do more now that I've like gotten a taste of it. I just want to do some more. I actually had somebody who is the events coordinator from a different town near where I live give me like a little business card about how they do events there, and she would possibly be in contact with me about like setting up there in that town for certain festivals. And I looked it up and they have like a fall one in September, so I might sign up for that because I can't do the one in my town for their autumn festival because it's already full, and which sucks because I like making like the autumn kind of like theme stuff and do more Christmassy things. But I might sign up for the festival for this other town. But like I said, the festival was a success. It did rain a little bit, but it wasn't too bad. It was there was like one kind of big downpour and then like on and off like sprinkling, but other than that, that only lasted for maybe like an hour, if that. So it wasn't too bad. I didn't show me finishing stuff in the studio vlog, because, or towards the end of the studio vlog, because then I was getting really panicked and I had a lot of stuff I needed to finish. But I'll show you, I did like little boxes for like the little clay figurines, and I just stamped these like yesterday, so they didn't have the stamps when they were set up at the festival, but I made like little ghosts and stuff. But I didn't show you guys any of the finished things, and I didn't really film a lot at the festival either. My uncle actually had a little like vlogging camera, and he like filmed some stuff of us like putting it up and like getting everything out, and that was really funny. I'll have to see if I can get the clips for them and maybe from him, and maybe put them in like another video, because I wouldn't be able to get them so soon, but it was really funny. So doing the festival was kind of a big leap for me, because I'd always done stuff online or sold stuff online. I've sold stuff, or I still do it, put stuff up in a little museum in like the town that where my grandmother's from, but it's not like I'm there in person like selling it to people and getting to interact with them. So this was brand new for me, but it was still a lot of fun. I loved seeing people like come up to the table and being like, oh my god, this is so cute. Or if they were talking about stickers, like the little frog one, they're, you know, it's like the I come from a long line of people, something wrong with them. They'd be like, oh my god, this is so funny. And it was really great, like interacting with people, and you know, someone would get like excited over the things that I made, and I don't know, it just made me like really happy to see like people enjoyed what I made, and that it was something that made them smile. You know, it's always like a bit of a feel-good kind of thing, just, you know, to see that and see that people enjoy my work, because I can be really, I don't want to say like self-conscious is the word. Well, I guess maybe it could work, but you know, I make things and I never know if anybody's gonna like them or not, and so sometimes it can be a bit like nerve-wracking to do something like this, because what if, you know, people think what I made is just dumb, or it's ugly, or just stuff like that. But I had a pretty good reception from this, and I'm glad that people really enjoyed what I made. And like I said, I will probably sign up to do the festival in the town. It's called Newmarket. They do like a little fall festival towards the end of September, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to sign up for that one, because like I said, I can't sign up for the autumn festival in the town that I live in, and it'd be a lot of fun making autumn things. My uncle said that every week I should try to at least get 2 paintings and 2 plushies done, which I think that's a good goal. And then that way, like once it gets close to the festival, I wouldn't be stressing like I did for this one. I thought I did a pretty good job like preparing for it. I did not. I'm a procrastinator, like you guys could see. I was trying to get like 50,000 things done, which then caused me to almost have a breakdown, because I was working, I was everywhere. I had to have my dad help me get stuff done, and you know, it was a whole mess. But we did it, and it was a great time, and I'm just blabbing, and I'm really awkward about this and not really knowing what to say. But I hope everyone enjoyed this studio vlog. More videos to come, more studio vlogs to come. I have a lot of stuff working on, especially since I will be graduating from the community college I go to next month. But the last day is like I'm looking at a calendar hanging on the fridge, so sorry for this, is in like 2 weeks, just over 2 weeks, which I'm very excited about, because then I'll get more free time and not have to worry about schoolwork. And also because I was going to this community college to transfer to another local university in the fall, but I've pushed it back, and instead of starting for the fall semester, I'm going to start the spring semester, just because I've had a lot going on in my life and I'm not 100% sure what I want to do. I've thought about doing art stuff, but it's the whole thing of like, am I good enough? Could I make a career out of this? I don't really know. And that's really stressful and stuff, but at least in this time I'll get like the chance to like sort everything out, work on new things, and I want to be doing more. I do a lot of the sewing and stuff, but more like drawing and stuff, especially if I decide to do art. I need a portfolio. I have some pieces that I could use, but I want more. I have a lot that I'm not really happy with, so I'll need to work on that. And I guess you guys will come along for that journey. I already have some ideas for drawings that I'd like to do, even if I were to use them for a portfolio or not. I'd like to make some videos out of them because I think that they'd be a lot of fun. And again, I'd like to talk about them a little bit, even though, again, we're really awkward and not that great at stuff like this. But anyways, I will do this whole little thing again, but I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. And like I said, more videos to come. So, bye everyone!